I think people would say this year is a year of a decisive period. Whether the future of Tibet will go in eternal darkness or there would be a ray of hope for the future.
Where's the torch?
I don't know where the torch is. There's rumors that it may be going out on a boat for a little ride in the bay.
Okay, so they're starting the torch at Makobi Cove, which is basically SBC Park.
The Chinese perspective is that Tibet was a brutal, cruel, feudal serfdom, a hell on earth, and this is what they grow up hearing. And so when they see Tibetans protesting, when they see Tibetans calling for autonomy, they see them as ingrates. Very similar, by the way, to the attitude that you saw in the United States with respect to Native Americans. And so, from their point of view, every Tibetan they meet should kneel down and thank them for their liberation. And when they're not, it makes the Chinese, first of all, angry, upset, confused. They really wonder why these people aren't grateful to them.
I feel like the torchbearers are separated at different places.
The idea is it starts at SBC Park and goes along the waterway.
Ashby said they're all in buses, kind of parked, like there's people there.
He's on a special torchbearer bus, and
Do you know where?
it's still at the Hilton.
Okay.
So
What
they
did they say?
haven't moved an inch.
Andrea and perhaps other torchbearers are on this bus, and basically under the Bay Bridge.
Right now, they just sent a bus with nobody in it through the crowd and pulled everybody from the crowd over to it. Meanwhile, they took both lanes of the street that we just had. They're swarming in. They're trying to corral everybody into one bunch right now that they can control.
They can't block us completely. If everybody goes in mass, back the other direction, they won't be able to stop us.
Water to the ferry building!
Was there a story of something happened in your life that caused you to want to do something like climb the Golden Gate Bridge?
I'm willing to put my life, on the line for something that I care about, for something that a lot of people care about, and for the people that don't have a voice.
How do you feel about the inconvenience factor of what you did?
Well, a longer commute for someone in one day out of their life has no comparison to anything that's going on to these people in Tibet. So their commute on the Golden Gate Bridge is not a life or death situation. Yeah. What's going on in Tibet is.
This is really the time to reach the community and to reach the world. When there's a crisis, people are paying attention. I have never seen anything like this happen in my lifetime. The protest march that are happening is like, yes, keep the pressure on. It's not just the Tibetans they're suppressing, talking about Darfur and Sudan, and I think in 50 years they're going to say, wow, that was a very, very important historical moment. And whether that's looked at positively or not depends upon what happens. And what I hope is that it will be an important moment in really raising people's consciousness more and more and more about the use of nonviolence in order to struggle against oppression.